back to another video, and today we are going to check out the kit reveal for Greef Karga and Cara Dune from The Mandalorian. I'm gonna first start off with Greef Karga. He is a light side support leader, bounty hunter, and scoundrel. Sorry. Basic. Dual shot. The final text is, deal physical damage to the target enemy twice and inflict daze for 2 turns. All allies with payouts active recover 5% health and protection. That is great. That's great. Special 1. Bring them in cold. Mandalorian. That's the Mandalorian's line. Cooldown of 6. It has a Zeta, which I don't know if I like that. Dispel all buffs on target enemy, which can't be evaded. Then call all other bounty hunter allies to assist. Allies with payouts active deal 30% more damage. If the enemy is defeated by this ability, bounty hunter allies gain offense up, defense penetration up, critical chance up, and critical damage up, and health skill up for 3 turns. Sorry, guys. Special 2. Sweeten the deal. Cooldown of 5. Final text. Another Zeta. Dispel all debuffs on all bounty hunter allies. All bounty hunter allies gain retribution for 2 turns and recover 25% health and protection. Doubled if they have a payout active. Which really is cool. Which is really cool. Allies with payouts active gain tenacity up for 2 turns and 50% turn meter. Sweet. Leader ability. Loyalty pays. Oh my goodness. Allied. Sorry about that. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just gonna do something real quick. Okay. Final text. Allied bounty hunters gain 30% max protection. Think of Bosk. Whenever an allied bounty hunter gains a buff, they recover 5% health and protection. Or 5% protection, sorry. When Greef is in the leader spot and not the ally slot, the following contract is active. Contract. Attack out of turn 20 times. Only bounty hunter allies can contribute to the contract. Reward. All bounty hunter allies have their payouts active and gain 20% critical chance and offense. I don't know. Unique. Boss of the Guild. Boss of the Guild. At the start of the encounter, Greef gains stealth for 2 turns. Each time any bounty hunter ally earns their payout, allied bounty hunters' cooldowns are reduced by 1, and Greef also gains the following bonuses: 10% counter chance, crit avoidance, and max health, which is stacking. So if there's 5, so if you're doing a mirror match, or if you're doing a bounty hunter versus bounty hunter mirror match, you have 50% counter chance, 50% critical avoidance, and 50% max health in total. Greef Karga's payout. Final text. Whenever Greef Karga receives rewards from a contract, he also gains the following payout. Greef dispels all debuffs on all bounty hunter allies, and he recovers 100% health and protection. Greef gains stealth for 1 turn at the end of each of his turns. I heard, I saw some videos where they said, where they said, at the start of his turns, which is actually, close. Whenever Greef becomes inflicted with a debuff, his cooldowns are reduced by 1. Boom. Perfect. Now, what bounty hunter ally, or what other bounty hunters could work well with Greef? Nando? Bosk, Django, Mando, Bosk, and Django, and Greef. But, whatever. I want to see the Mando's kid. If they don't have a summon for Baby Yoda, that would be such a wasted opportunity. If they don't have a summon or a character for Baby Yoda, but I am going to do the kit reveal for Cara Dune as well. Oops. She is a light side tank rebel scoundrel. Barroom Brawler. Final text. Deal physical damage to the target enemy. If there is a scoundrel ally in the leader slot, Cara Dune gains stealth until the end of her next turn. If there is a rebel ally in the leader spot, Cara Dune loses stealth and gains taunt for 2 turns. Special 1. Improvised Strategy. Cooldown of 2. Cara Dune gains potency up for 1 turn, then deals physical damage to all enemies, and removes 50% of their turn meter. Empire enemies are stunned for 1 turn. I have also done some custom ideas for... I've done 2 custom ideas for, how... custom reworks for Empire units. I'll do it at the end of the video. Okay. Empire enemies are stunned for 1 turn. Unique 1. Infiltrator. While stealth, Cara Dune has 100% counter chance, critical chance, and 50% critical damage. When Cara Dune loses taunt, she gains stealth for 1 turn at the start of her next turn. Unique number 2. Ex-Rebel Shock Trooper. I like the name. Zeta. When Cara Dune gains critical hit immunity for 2 turns and 100% turn meter whenever an Empire enemy is defeated, and half that amount for non-Empire enemies. If Cara Dune has potency up when she is defeated, she is revived with 50% of her max health and gains potency up for 1 turn. Not bad. Now, Now, give me a second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Now, these are the reworks for one or two of the Empire units we have, and I made a Scout Trooper kit. Death Trooper. The only thing I really reworked on him is his unique, which I actually renamed it to Advanced Guard. Whenever Death Trooper scores a critical hit, he and the Empire unit in the leader spot recovers 20% health and 10% protection. Whenever the Empire leader takes damage, Death Trooper gains 100% turn meter. This would be bonus turn, but what? I should probably rename it to bonus turn, but the Empire leader can't be critically hit while Death Trooper is active. And this is the Imperial Trooper stuff. While Death Trooper is active, Imperial Trooper allies have 10% health steal. Alright. Scout Trooper. Darkside Empire Imperial Trooper Attacker. Basic. Sniper shot. I based it off the Battlefront 2. Based it off the Battlefront 2 Scout Trooper, like the one we have in Battlefront 2. Sniper shot. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and deal 10% more damage for each Imperial Trooper ally. For each active Imperial Trooper ally. Scanner. The special ability is called Scanner. The spell stealth, inflict expose, remove all turn meter on target enemy. All Empire allies gain 30% turn meter and gain offense up and tenacity up for 2 turns. Unique. Trooper of the Forest. Scout Trooper gains stealth for 2 turns at the start of the encounter and has 30% evasion against Rebel and Ewok enemies. Yay! When Scout Trooper is active, Imperial Trooper allies have 30% offense and have a 40% chance to dispel all debuffs on themselves at the start of their turn. Now, I did do 2 ships. TIE Bomber, Darkside Empire Tank. Basic is targeting computer. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and inflict target lock for 2 turns. This attack deals double damage to rebel enemies. Unique. Okay, that's a good basic. I tried to make it not too powerful, but also unique. Deflector shields. TIE Bomber has 50% defense for each Empire ally. Whenever an Empire ally falls below 100% health, TIE Bomber gains taunt for 2 turns and inflicts 1 concussion mine on the target enemy. Can't be dispelled or prevented. Think of the Sith Bomber. Enter battle. Bomber run. Inflict 2 concussion mines on all enemies that explode after 2 turns. Can't be dispelled or prevented. Special. Imperial Might. Heal all Empire allies for 75% of the TIE Bomber's max health, and grant them defense penetration, tenacity up, and offense up for 3 turns. And Director Krennic's Imperial Shuttle. Darkside Empire Support. Basic. Advanced Weapons. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and inflict potency down for 2 turns. Okay. Basic. Unique. Achievement. Krennic's Imperial Shuttle has 30% potency for each Empire ally and gains defense penetration up and 30% potency stacking whenever he scores a critical hit. Debuffed enemies cannot attack out of turn. Yay, anti-rebels! Enter battle. Deploy the garrison! Oh, I love that line. Grant all allies potency up for 2 turns, dispel all buffs on all enemies, and inflict tenacity down for 2 turns. Special. For the Empire. Director Krennic. It requires Director Krennic, since that's his Imperial shuttle. Makes sense. Deal physical damage to all enemies plus bonus damage equal to the amount of potency each ally has. Great! So, I didn't really go overboard with these Empire reworks. I probably should have done like a Stormtrooper rework or something. But okay. If you guys want me to do more of these like custom reworks, I could do it. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe, and tell me in the comments down below what do you think of these two new characters, and what do you think of the custom reworks. As always, guys, may the Force be with you, and have a great day. Peace.